Franz, how would you best summarize that game, and what do you feel Boston did that made it so tough there in the second half?
A little bit similar to the last game, I thought, in terms of us struggling in the third a little bit. I think the biggest thing was, 13 offensive rebounds for them. A team that's good, you can't get them, second chance opportunities.
Kind of on that point, this is the second game where either you or Jamal or somebody has kind of pointed out the offensive rebounds as being a struggle. What's preventing you guys from being able to close out defensive possessions right now?
We're not getting the ball. They shoot it and they're getting the rebound.
Did you sense a sort of sense of desperation from them? Obviously, down a star, guys have to kind of fill in. Was there just a want to that they had that maybe you guys were missing or just couldn't match?
No, I thought we played with a lot of heart, a lot of character. They made a bunch of runs throughout the game. We never gave up. We played real physical. Thought we were a great effort all game.
What do you think isn't clicking for you from three for these first two games?
I don't really know what to say. They're not going in.
Do you like the looks you're getting, or?
Yeah, felt really good. Honestly, kind of surprised that a couple of them didn't fall.
We talked a lot over the last few days about increasing the team's pace and tempo. You obviously scored more points. The team scored more points today, but did you like the way that the team was kind of getting after it offensively or getting up the court quicker today?
Yeah, I thought you can tell that we looked at the film from the first game and made that an effort today. Getting the ball a little quicker and just getting into our stuff a little faster. And I think you could see the results too. No, it's not going to be perfect all game, but didn't shoot it great from three. I think if a couple more of those fall, I think it's going to be a different game.
What do you see on the team's difficulty defending without fouling?
Yeah, I think that was another thing today. Offensive rebounds and fouling, especially in the first half. They put so much pressure on you from the three-point line that sometimes we were spread out a little bit too much, and then a guy on the ball isn't trusting his help anymore. So, for the most part, I thought we did a good job guarding the three, and sometimes you just got to trust that, the man's going to be behind you.
On the topic of fouling, what's the balance between trying to be very physical and aggressive without sending them to the free throw line?
Yeah, I think it depends. Just where on the court it is. Usually they let you play pretty physical on the perimeter. But once guys get into the paint and kind of pick up the ball, that's when you got to show your hands.
We know how good this Boston team is. They're gonna go on runs on occasion. How difficult is it, or what needs to happen when they kind of land those punches and hit maybe 2 or 3 threes in a row and kind of extend that lead? What needs to happen in response to those?
Yeah, I think we just got to keep playing our game. Obviously those possessions offensively after those runs are really important. Not extend the lead even more. And then I think also when they struggle to score, I think we'd capitalize a little bit more. And, obviously sometimes you're going to have bad shooting nights, but we're going to shoot better at home.
On that point, how helpful will it be to return home?
Yeah, it'll be good. Last year was really fun playing at home, so hopefully we can get game 3 at home and make it a series.
As well as KCP is playing on defense, how does the team get him more involved in the offense, given his ability to shoot?
Yeah. Run some plays for him. Obviously look for him on the kickouts. Obviously they're making an effort to not let him get any easy looks from there. And sometimes you're gonna have nights like this, and we're gonna be better in game 3.
Piggybacking off that, Franz, how much can the atmosphere at home, make a difference to your offense?
Yeah, I mean, we're all human, you know what I mean? It's always easier when people are cheering you on, so hopefully we see that next game.
And what did you think of Jaylen Brown's performance tonight?
Yeah, he played a hell of a game, obviously real efficient, hit a couple of tough shots from 3, and he's a great player. We just got to make sure that we keep making it tough on him and not send him to the line as much. Thank you.